How are we, everybody? Hope we're having a good night like I am. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install Night Software's Night Shift Mdt. At the time of recording it's £38.24. Not bad. Summer sale was good, but as we know, Halloween's coming up. Done us a little bit of a favour, giving us a discount. We're not going to waste our time. Today we're going to cover the basics of the documentation, sorry, which is basically the same of what we're going to do right now. Oh wow. So first of all, you want to buy the script, then head over to your keymaster.5m.net. So if I want to go over to keymaster.5m.net, sign in, granted assets, and I'm going to find it, Night Shift MDT, download. Going to open this, drag into my desktop. Okay, so let's go into our config. Now, I have made a video on the Discord API, so I won't be showing you it right now. If you look in the top right of your screen right now, you'll see a link, a card to the API video. Basically, you'll be copying everything I'm going to do now. So if I head over to my server, and I just find the API config. Okay. Debug, we can set this to false. Obviously, if you're having any errors, change it to true, but I'm having it as false. Discord API true, nearest postal. I'm not going to use it, but you can use it if you want. I'm setting it to false. Mdt battery system, if you don't want the battery to run out, just change it to false. Like, I want mine to be a bit more realistic, so I'll change it to true. Discord webhooks, if you want them, you don't need them, but I'll change it to false. Blips, true. If you have an American server, I recommend changing this to 911, but I'm keeping it as 999. If I scroll down a little bit, so obviously we've got a couple of roles here. I've got my police role. Let's say I did have an ambulance role. You just put ambulance role, fire role, and then your civilian role, which I'm just going to leave as allow listed. Okay, so if we scroll down a little bit, here we are, Metropolitan Police Service. You can just configure it as much as you like. You've got that availability, but I'm just going to put my police role here. So if I want to go back and copy police 1. If you have a specified call sign you want to use, you can maybe Charlie November 103, then whatever. But it'll go in 2 numbers, so it starts with 01, 02, 03. And you get the choice, so I'm keeping it as Charlie Whiskey. Student constable, so if I decided I wanted I need these roles, paste them, change student constable, blah blah blah, change it in the Discord, and basically the API video covers everything. You'll understand it if you watch it. You need to watch it to understand this. Subdepartment, your subdepartment role, maybe you have a role called ERPT. Change this however you like. If you do want like an extra one, just do literally what this says. Go from arrange here up until here, copy, paste, change this to 9, and that'll be it done. LAS, insert your roles. Basically everything is the same as the Metropolitan Police, like I just did. You want to put your roles here, change the access levels to whatever you like. LFB, toll service AA, and for the script to work properly, you need a civilian role. So you need to remember this. You can't mess this up. Paste it here, and paste it here. Oh, save. And then once again, you've got your report, property types, and that's basically everything you need to know in these two. You can change the names, so when a new incident is called in, this is what units will see. It will be like 999 emergency, go press F10 to open MDT. You can change it to whatever you want, so if you're American, 911, as whatever you like, however you like to configure it. So now let's go ahead and configure some of our other things we need to do. Okay, so we're going to read a bit of the documentation here. Scroll down and here we are. We need aux.mysql, so if I just want to click install. aux.mysql. GitHub. Newest version. Click on it and drag it into our desktop. Now we can open our resource and drag both of these in. I'm going to copy the names. Go to server.cfg. I want to ensure my aux.mysql first. Ensure aux.mysql. This is the way it's going to have to be. You ensure your aux.mysql first, then your API, and then you can finally ensure your night shift MDT. Save. If we go back on the documentation, copy this string, and let's say I just, here's good, paste that here. Now I'm currently using a test server. I've got another server set up so I can show you how to do this part, which we'll go ahead and do right now. Here we are. Go with your hosting. You should have access to a database. I don't know why you wouldn't. You just simply want to click new database. Database name, whatever you want, NightMDT, create. Do not share this with anyone unless it's in a ticker, and sometimes you need to connect. I'm not too professional in that, but I think so at least. I want to copy the IP. Head over and put our IP in your host. Copy the username. Copy the password. And then finally the database name. Okay, so now we need our Steam Web API. So we would just simply go to Steam Web API, and you would go on this link, which I'll leave in the link in the description. Copy it and then paste it here. Then we can continue with our installation. So we've set up our database, our Steam API, we've set up our SQL line code, and from now on we can test the script in game. I'll show you a thing when we're starting up the server. It should say MySQL connected. If you look on your screen right now, which you probably should be doing, you'll see this is exactly what needs to show up, and then you know that you've done everything correctly. So I'm just gonna hop in game now, and yeah, we'll just test out the script. Okay, so here we are in game. If I click F10, here's our MDT. Let's go ahead and try our Met Police. Subdepartments. Obviously I've not got access to M08, M119. Toggle shift, change it to maybe Trojan 1, maybe Alpha. State 2. Emergency hotline. If you do have the correct role, which has the correct access level, you can delete them. I'm pretty sure it's access level number 4. Citizen, cars, unit overview. Obviously I've got me. I can assign status maybe if I'm control, say I'm state 17. I can also do status or code, which could be maybe like, I don't know, 15. Oh, 15. To toggle that shift, I can go down to civilian. I've already got civilian set up. DVLA, a license plate that I have with a car, real estate, a property type like house. These are all in the config like I've already shown you. Yeah, so that's Night Shift Mdt. Basically, that's how you install it and some setups. Yeah, if you also look at the top, you've obviously got your radio. So if I hold caps lock, at the top right here will come up. Mdt, if I got in a car. If it was not charged, it would start charging. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this installation video on Night Shift Mdt. I'll leave everything you need to know on everything you really need in a description down below. Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.